Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special cooking one. It is part of the Moss Family TV Fall Food Friday 2020 collaboration. If you want to head across to Moss Family TV, I will throw up a thumbnail and also a link down below to the collaboration. And also a special mention to Paula Wells, who is the one who encouraged me to do this. So I'm also going to throw up a thumbnail and a link for Paula. Alright, today we are doing an Aussie Classic Lady Flo's Pumpkin Scones. Alrighty, we're going to start with half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of butter. Now the idea here is I want to cream the butter and sugar. This is unusual for a scone recipe in that you do a creamed butter and sugar. And I'm also going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt to this mix. And that's my usual accurate measurements. Okay, there we are at cream stage. We're going to add in 1 egg and 1 cup of mashed pumpkin, and you want that to be cold when it goes in there. And we are going to beat that at a fairly high speed because I want to incorporate it all together. And I'm going to add in half a cup of flour just to try and bring all that liquid together. Okay, now we want to take it away from the mixer because we want to be gentle with this part. So I'm going to add in the rest of that cup, and another cup. So we end up with 2 full cups, and I'm just going to mix it with a knife to get it to come together and clear some space, and we'll just turn it out on the bench. Clean up the mixing bowl, make sure we got all the goodies. Okay, with everything out, I'm just going to gently press it together. It's not how you'd normally need. It's being very, very gentle with it. You do not want to develop gluten in it. If you develop gluten in scones, it will affect the rise. Still a bit sticky at this point, so just adding in probably about another 1/4 cup of flour. It all depends on how much moisture there is in your pumpkin and how big your egg was, of course. Alright, just pressing it out by hand. We want to get roughly 1/2 to 3/4 inch thick, and then just using a scone cutter. You can use a glass if that's what you've got, just cutting out circle shapes. Okay, bringing the leftover dough together, and again very little sort of kneading and cutting out the shapes, and the same again. Now I've had to go old school with the baking pan this week. My son was over on the weekend and managed to use up all of my baking paper, so we have a buttered and floured baking pan. So all we're doing is just lifting all the scones onto that buttered and floured baking pan. We're just making sure they're all neatly arranged with a nice space around them. Okay, we're just going to use a bit of milk just to wash the tops. Just helps them to brown up nicely. Clean up any excess flour that's there. And then we're going to go across to a preheated oven at 230 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It goes in on the top tray, and it's in there for about 15 or 20 minutes until golden brown on top. And there we go, there is the finished product, nice and golden brown, lots of lift on them, looking beautiful. And of course, with one of my food videos, it has to have a taste test. break it open. Look at that beautiful yellow color. And we're going to put a bit of plum and vanilla jam on it, which I made. And then we're going to put on a nice dollop of whipped cream. And let's have a taste. Absolutely delicious. Well, thank you very much everyone for watching. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit that little bell notification so you know when the next recipe comes along. And like me, you'll be pinching that last scone off the plate. Thanks very much. Bye for now.